Yes.
Hi everyone, this is Didi.
And I am Fred. And this is our 36-foot floating home sunshine.
Join us as we go sailing.
Good morning, everyone. Here I am outside of the Marina office. In the background there, where you see that light-colored pipe, that's running across the causeway from Johor, Bahru, which is to the right, over to there, which is Singapore Island. This time of the day, it's a very busy place, because everybody must clear in through immigration going into Singapore. Sunshine sitting down there to slip. And we got the big yellow ducky for the Sea-Doo Safari. It's a business operating here. You can come out and rent Sea-Doos, jet skis. And the big power yacht there, and there's a smaller one just beyond it. They're both can be rented or chartered. Anyway, I'll hazard the rain here a little bit. It's not coming down too heavily. It's a pretty good view of the docks. It's not a big marina, and there's really nobody here except for us. Unfortunately, as of yet, there's no water or power out there on the docks. I'm not sure exactly when that's coming, but can't beat the price because it's free until the 31st of December 2022. There's a hose there, and the manager got me some good extension on the hose so it would reach all the way to my boat so I could fill the water tank without having to schlep the water in jugs. And I managed to borrow a power cord so I could do some grinding. Behind me here, this huge building, all of this stuff here, is part of the R&F Marina Place. And you can see these are meant to be storefronts. Got pictures in them all over the place. Most of the units here are not occupied by anyone. And the big tall buildings in the background there are condos. Some of them are not complete yet. Over this way, you can see they're huge. I don't know, 30 stories, 35, 40 stories high. Some of those are occupied because you can see the lights on them at night. And in that direction, across the street, is the mall, the S&F Mall. Now to get there, it's pretty easy. Just walk down this little corridor here. It's a parking structure behind it. And there's ahead on the right is an elevator. Well, Dee and I are here at the elevator at the R&F Marina Place. And the first time we got on this, the lady said, go up 2. So, there's number 2. We pressed number 2, and we entered the Twilight Zone. Because what is that? There's nothing there. What she meant to say was go up 2 floors to number 3. Floor number 3. And sure enough, something is here. Come out and go to the right. Now, you can see R&F Marina Place. There's lots of spaces here for stores, perhaps offices, all in the future. I don't know how old this building is, but it's not brand new. And I suspect the last 2.5 years have really put a big hurt on the local economy and business expansion. Over in that direction, once again, you can see all these high-rise condominium buildings. There was a big land speculation here some time ago. There's a reason that these have been built. Right in this immediate vicinity, there must be about 10 of those things. Now, just in front of them, or towards me, you can see that lower structure. It's 3 stories high. That's the mall, R&F Mall. And just like the R&F Marina Place, it's about 85 to 90% vacant. There is a rather eclectic grocery store over there, kind of like a Whole Foods market, and the first floor has a number of eateries. On the 3rd floor is the DIY store. It's kind of like a dollar store, but not much else. There's not even an ATM in that mall. So I don't know that there's really much going on over there, but it is relatively close. There is a hypermarket, a giant hypermarket that's not too far away. If you go over there, you'll see a green sign for Grab. You sit there. If you don't have the Grab app on your phone, put it on, and you can get a Grab driver to come over and pick you up. The ride over to the hypermart was relatively inexpensive, 6 or 7 ringgit, which is about $1.50 US. And as has been typical here, I guess it's the rainy season, getting rain. And all this cloud cover has really been killing my solar charging capacity. I had to run my main engine again last night to get the batteries up. There's a slightly better aerial view of the marina. Dee Dee just went back aboard. She came up to do a load of laundry this morning. Let me zoom in here a little bit. There's a view of the traffic on the causeway. It's quite busy in the mornings and the evenings. In the dead of night, there's very little traffic. There's also a train that runs across on this side of the highway. That train can be ridden all the way up the Malaysian peninsula. Certainly to Kuala Lumpur from here, which is the capital of Malaysia.